Hello guys and welcome to this DJI Air 3S unboxing and first flight video. Really excited for this one, so I want to quickly go through everything you get inside the box. This is the Fly More package with the DJI RC2. So starting out first, we have of course the shoulder bag, the notorious shoulder bag that DJI sends in all of their Fly More kits, which holds everything inside. As usual, if you're looking for paperwork and manuals and instructions, it's right there in the pocket, but personally I don't ever open that, and those I need to throw away as soon as possible as well. Now let's open up the ND filters first, which this year are in a little bit of a weird configuration. We have ND8, ND32 and ND128. They also look pretty cool with this glass finish on top. The batteries are exactly the same form factor as the ones from the Air 3. These ones are a little bit bigger in terms of capacity, but it's a very insignificant amount. We have the same battery cradle where the batteries get charged, and we have a lot of additional propellers. And here of course we have the DJI RC2. This remote is still my #1 remote. Even when compared to the RC Pro, this one to me feels a little bit better in the hands and it's just more enjoyable to use, more comfortable, and I'm a big fan of that. So if you're wondering whether you should buy one, I would personally say go for it. And of course here we have the drone itself, the big star of the video, the DJI Air 3S, coming with this brand new 1-inch sensor and a new updated 70mm telephoto camera, which is a blast to use, let me tell you. On top of that, we have a brand new LiDAR sensor, which will help you tremendously if you're flying at nighttime to detect obstacles and avoid them, so the drone will be a lot safer to use. The drone looks absolutely sweet, so I cannot wait to activate it, update it, tweak a few settings and get to flying. So here we are guys, on the beach. One of my favorite locations to fly my drones, and for my very first flight with the Air 3S, I think the weather is perfect. The sun is kind of high, but you'll have to excuse me on that. It's not the most cinematic light possible, but it will do for a very first flight. Let's check it out. I'm shooting everything in normal color profile. This is something that I like doing in my initial tests with the drone, as it will allow me to see how things look like from the drone's perspective, like the drone's brain, if you can say that, because I like to see how the drone reacts to the change of the light. That's why I'm shooting in automatic camera settings. If I go up and take a look down, it brightens up the image. I like to see how fast it's doing that. Let's do a little semicircle, and I'm loving the smoothness already of this drone. It's just very smooth straight out of the box, and with these new drones, every single time DJI releases a new drone, I'm seeing this pattern of being super smooth straight out of the box. You don't really have to do anything to tweak it that much to get good results, and especially if you have some experience with flying drones, you will have a great time straight away. So I'm kind of looking at the drone and I'm looking at the remote, so I'm not really keeping this Poseidon statue here in the middle of the shot, but you get the point. It's really smooth, and that's the reason why I came here. It's because there's so many cool views that I'd like to explore. And take a look at this. It's a little bit too sensitive, but if you're smooth with the sticks, you get this super smooth shot straight away. And I forgot to record my remote, so let's turn that on. Sorry about that. Things happen, things always happen when you are trying to record all in one, like a commentary and a video and first impressions and screen recording, and you always forget something. But that's just the life of the content creator. Everyone has done this. I see a little boat here somewhere, so let's check it out. Let's see if we can. Oh, there it is. Let's see the 3x zoom, and let's start chasing it a little bit. Wow, look at this shot. It's already super cool, and I'm shooting in 50 frames per second, so I can potentially slow down the footage a little bit if needed. But check this out, straight away we have a really nice chasing shot of this boat. I love it. I'm absolutely loving this right now. Especially when you're in the water and you don't really have to worry about obstacles and stuff. And this, yeah, it's a little bit too fast for me, I think. But I'm not even in sport mode, so I just want to be smooth following it and kind of keep it in the middle of the shot. But how is that for a first impression of the 3x lens? Wow. Okay, let's leave this guy alone. Let's switch to the 1x. Wow, that's cool too. Let's film that too, just a little bit. So you can have a shot like this. Kind of like a reveal shot of the whole scenery here. Man, I love flying over water. It's so cinematic. It always looks like the beginning of a Bad Boys movie or something like that. One thing I don't like about this view here is the fact that it's way too over constructed. So there are buildings pretty much everywhere on the shore itself, which I'm not a huge fan of because it's a beach after all. I prefer to have tranquility and peace when I come to the beach, but this is a resort which is very touristy here, so it's kind of understandable. Sorry, I'm not even good at speaking English today. It's one of those days where I'm just messing up all of my words, but you have to excuse me on that. There's a little ship here which I want to see a little bit closer. This is like a restaurant, I believe. So let's check it out from the 3x lens. Just explore. Man, I love doing this. The peace I'm getting while I'm just sitting and exploring and having fun with the drone and actually capturing some good shots, I think, is just unmatched. Ooh, with the parallax effect on the back. Yes, please. How smooth is that for a very first flight with the Air 3S? What do you think? Drop a comment below. I want to hear from you guys because I'm actually super happy with how smooth this thing is. Yes, it might be a little bit too sensitive. I might dial down the sensitivity of the sticks because, or maybe I'm not too used to it yet. I don't know. But it is a little bit too sensitive, but I'm capturing some shots left and right, which, you know, can be used afterwards. And they look great as well. Now, I will switch to photo mode in just a second and snap some photos. And I don't want to make this video super long, so of course I won't keep you for the whole duration of the battery, but let's just move a little bit like this way and actually capture this view. And I was hired to shoot an event here recently. It was a kickboxing event right next to these umbrellas on the beach, just where the empty space in the sand is. That was where the stage was. And even then, it was at nighttime. I was thinking, man, I need to come here and just shoot something because it looks great, especially at night. It looked even better because these hotels, they have great lighting around them, and this shore and the beach and everything was just glistening. And you know, it was spectacular to film it. It was for live TV as well, so it was imperative for me to be smooth and record good footage, and I recorded on an Autel drone because it was live streaming to the TV. It was generally a great experience. I've done it twice already, and hopefully I'll do it more, but man. You might argue that this is a very overcrowded and constructed resort, but you can't tell me it doesn't look good, especially this thing. With all the pools, outdoor pools, indoor pools, this is a great spot for a spa weekend. I love this boat, by the way, which is here on the rocks. I think this will make for a cool photo, so let's switch to photo mode. Let's switch to 1x and actually come closer. I love the flexibility that this thing gives you with being able to change through different lenses. This takes a little bit long, maybe because it's JPEG plus RAW, I'm not sure. Definitely takes long. But these are 50 megapixel photos if I'm not mistaken. So I'm doing a 3-shot panorama, which I'll stitch later in Lightroom, and I'll show it to you. Let's see the details in the 3x. This is not a great perspective, but I just want to take a look. Oh, so many people in the pool outside. Crazy. It was 12 degrees Celsius this morning, and now I'm seeing so many people swimming, so many people in these pools. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And also there's a new mode on this drone, so I will check it out. Let's see. So with C1 I'm setting a start position of the panorama. Okay, here. And then with C1 I'm like here. Oh, okay. So yes, I see. So it's kind of drawing the pano in the air, so I can see it. 10 seconds for 6 photos. Okay, let's start. Let's see. This should be good. I mean, being able to really fine-tune the start and the end of your panorama is nice. And you can see it in real time with this drawing here on the screen. That's cool. I want to make a little bit of a semicircle around Poseidon, but in 3x. So let's find him first. It's not very easy to find a guy in the water, especially when he's green. Let's do that. So first, drop down a little bit, make sure there are no obstacles. Go a little bit further back, because we'll need that distance when we switch to 3x. Okay, switch to Cine mode, start recording, and then we are at 50 frames per second, then do a semicircle. It would have been even better if this guy was blasted by the waves, but the weather is too good for that, so that's fine. That's fine. And I'm taking a look at the drone at all times. Pretty much, there's nothing around it, no obstacles whatsoever, so I can keep doing that. And look at this seagull, what are you doing? I lost control. Now just looking at the seagull, I lost the smoothness of the shot, but man, what are you doing? Don't do Poseidon like that. Oh man, I need to shoot a photo of this. Poseidon with a little seagull on top. I actually think from the other angle it looked a little bit better, so let's do that. Look at that view. I think here, him being in semi-shadows looks fine. Okay, alright, we are done for this first flight. Safe to say I'm absolutely loving the Air 3S. What a smooth drone. And from what I'm seeing on the screen, which obviously is even better on the internal SD card in terms of quality, this is going to be amazing. And that was it, guys, for my very first flight with the Air 3S. Safe to say this drone is going to be a blast to fly. It was very smooth, the quality looked insane, and I cannot wait to check it out myself on the computer, see the shots, and make more videos and fly it more. For now though, this is everything I have for you. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end of the video. Subscribe to the channel because I will be posting many more Air 3S videos on the channel. And I'll catch you very, very soon in the next one. Ciao!